In this section, we are going to learn microservices communication patterns, which is related with the API gateway patterns. This is huge topic under microservice communication that we will cover API gateway pattern, gateway routing pattern, gateway aggregation pattern, gateway offloading pattern, backend for frontend pattern, and we will continue service-to-service communications between backend internal microservices, and also we will see service-to-service communications chain queries, and we will also learn service aggregator pattern and service registry pattern. After that, we will learn asynchronous publish subscribe message broker event buses for microservices. So with this section, we will start to learn API gateway pattern and all related patterns with these in microservices. So with this section, we will continue the vertical considerations of microservice architecture. If you look at the architecture design for vertical considerations, you can see that we are on the third architecture, which is the microservice architecture, and also we are on the second vertical consideration, which is the communications of microservices. So according to our application requirements, we are going to evolve our architecture with considering these vertical issues on microservices. With this section, we will focus on the communications. Let's remember the problem. Our e-commerce is getting almost 1 million of concurrent requests, and it continues to increase day by day. Since application is growing, we evolve our e-commerce application, and we have a big problem, which is the direct client to service communication. Now client application can't handle and manage all those communication between microservices, and it becomes bottleneck for connections. So the problem are direct client to server communication, and it causes the chatty calls, and it is hard to manage all these invocation from the client application with the different protocols. So how client application can coordinate all these different protocols? Also in microservices, there could be one more client application that we have to implement those communications for all client application, that cause the duplicated implementation. So these are the anti-patterns and leads to bad design for our application. And also this approach increased latency and complexity on the UI side. So you can see that we have implemented all communications from the client application, and this is the anti-pattern and increased latency and complexity on UI side that cannot be manageable. So in order to manage all those communication into microservice architecture, the best practice is using API gateway patterns. So API gateway will handle all communication requirements with different protocols and also provide cross-cutting concerns when invocation happens. We will start to learn API gateway patterns. So let's get started.